The user levels that shaped Geometry Dash. So you may or may not know that many of the features that were added in Geometry Dash throughout the various updates were actually inspired directly from user-made levels. And today we are going to take a look at some of them. So let's go! One of the first inspirations that came from a user-made level was the demon difficulty. So a long time ago, in a really old version of Geometry Dash, a level was made called Demon Park, and this level was the first demon level ever made. In the original update, it was rated insane, but in a later update, the demon difficulty was added, clearly inspired by the name Demon Park of the level. So this level is the reason why the demon difficulty exists. Now, even if this level wasn't made, we would have still gotten a difficulty harder than insane, but it would have probably been called something else like extreme or impossible. Actually, Fluktut would probably not approve that. Now, while we're on the topic of difficulties, another difficulty that was inspired by user-made levels was the auto difficulty. This was added around 1.5, 1.6, pretty much the same time I started playing. And the very first auto levels were made long before that. Many of you probably recognize Auto Play Area as one of the first auto levels, but it wasn't the first one actually. The first one was called Best Automatic Level, and this is, according to the Geometry Dash list, the first ever auto level ever made. Hence, this is the one that inspired RobTop to add the auto difficulty. Moving on from the difficulties and into the game modes, because we have 3 game modes that were inspired by user levels. In the first 2, Darnock played a big role, with his first level, Gravity Field, and this was a level that inspired the UFO game mode, and probably also Flappy Bird, because it was a big game back when the UFO game mode was added. The other game mode inspired by Darnock came from the level Wave Wave, which was inspired from a video game called Wave Wave. And this ultimately led to the Wave game mode being added in 1.9. Now, around the same time as Darnock dropped Wave Wave, another level was made, a really hard level called Red World by Sari. Sari. This is also known as one of the oldest extreme demon levels, but there's one part in this level that's very unique that no one had seen before. This part where you're a dual ball and one of the balls just levitates through the level, kinda like a swing copter. So yeah, already back in 2014 in 1.8 we had the swing copter game mode, and this was used a lot throughout 1.9, 2.0, 2.1, and was finally added as an official game mode in 2.2. Leaving the game modes behind, we go to a few level items that were added, and in 1.9 a few players discovered a really funny glitch where if you put a lot of ramps on top of each other, you could use it as a way to teleport way up in the sky or way down if you wanted. So it didn't come as a surprise in 2.0 when RobTop added the teleport portal. Now, it's difficult to say the original level of this, but I know there were many test levels that used this, and I do recall this being used also in one featured level in 1.9, but I can't remember which one. I think it was a Centric Alpha level or something. If you remember, let me know in the comments down below, because I would like to check that out. Another object is the green orb in 2.0. So if you ever played an old 1.9 level, particularly 9 Circles levels, or any other 1.8, 1.7 demon levels, you may have come across these things, which is basically an orb in a portal. Yep. We all know and love and hate them. I personally did not like them at all. But they were quite popular in demon levels throughout 1.8 and 1.9 especially. And just like the teleport portals, it's difficult to pinpoint the original level that used these, but they were very common around 1.9, which inspired RobTop to add it as a separate orb in 2.0, which I'm thankful for, because these orbs in portals were really buggy in my opinion. So which one of these is your favorite thing added to Geometry Dash? Let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah. And also try out this new boost feature to help my channel get up there. Yep. So thanks for watching, bye bye!